gonna record. I'm gonna share my screen. Just give me a chat or something that you can see the screen, because I know some are driving. Just send into the chat a thumbs up if you can see the screen. Yes, okay, great. So this should take 5 to 10 minutes max. Even when you're doing your own watch list, do not spend too much time on it, because the more time you spend on your watch list, then you're overthinking and not actually seeing what's happening. So I'm going to clear every chart and go again. So I do this, sometimes I do this 2 or 3 times a day. As soon as I win a trade or lose a trade, I clear the chart and start fresh. So AUD USD. So as you can see, we got a massive reaction of this level, and this level broke the structure and had this imbalance. So reactions filled, that move's gone, right? So forget about that. Next opportunity is, I would say you get reaction here for a 5 to 1. That's going to build up. You can also possibly look for a buy from down here, this wick. Let's refine that. Yeah, I would say price will dip in here for a trade to the upside. And then if it smashes through that, we'll worry about that next week. I don't see it coming lower. But if it does, I'd be using this area here. Okay, as has an imbalance, is the most extreme of this break. Okay. So what I do is set an alert here and here. And I'm not going to set one here because I don't think it'll go that low. So that's done. That's all you do for this. Next one. Clear the chart. So I done this with a client last night, actually. So we looked at this level here. So that broke this structure. And price hasn't filled it yet. So little fact, an order block is not fully filled until we have 50% of it taken out. So this one was only tapped into yet. So price can still come down and fill it. So I'm interested in this. And I'm also interested if you drop to the 15-minute, the most extreme here. Very clean order block, okay? And that's it done. Yeah. Next one. I've been looking at this and I don't really like the look of it. If I was to do anything here, I'd I would wait for this. Yeah. So that's from the 1 hour to the 15-minute refinement. So always remember, if your 1 hour order block doesn't work, refine it to the 15. You want to enter at the most extreme. The reason is, if it fails, okay, new trade. Yeah. But if you don't enter at the most extreme and you don't take your profit soon, it's probably going to fail, you know, because it still has to come back. So what I'm trying to say is, if you enter at the most extreme, you can use a target as the 1 hour high or low. If you're not entering at the most extreme, I'd use a 5-minute target, 5-minute high or low. Next one. Euro USD. So this zone here, yeah. But as you can see, a strong order block has a high or low. So this one has a low. This is a lot stronger than this. So that's why you can see price isn't really holding this. So I had an alert on this, but like the momentum is heavy. We'll see what happens here on the 1 minute when it takes out this whole order block. So what I do is I'd set an alert at the bottom of it. So see what happens when price takes it out. Does that make sense? I'd also set an alert here. I don't think price will get here. So I'm going to do this again next week. So you'd literally need this to happen here. You'd need this to be break, and then you can buy. Okay. But also, I would never trade that. It's too far apart. I want price action to be close in. So something like that, like literally a small range, and then it pushes off. Like if this happened here, I'd be out of trade here. I wouldn't be bothering waiting for it to come back. So you want to be entering your 1 minute within small consolidation zones that are changing direction. So they're not equal highs. You can see the change in structure in them. Yeah. Next one. So this one I looked at last night. So as you can see, once again, I would be interested in this zone. And then I had this marked out here. This was a 5-minute refinement. It didn't get to there though. So if I could say, where could we get a reaction from? You definitely get one here. And you get one here. And this is still valid. So, but the only thing is I wouldn't really want to enter of this because I feel like there's too much imbalance above it. Okay. Hope that makes sense. Great British Pound, US dollar. So as you can see, I have this wick marked out, but it's probably going to take until next week to get there. So how can we get into there with a trade? 15-minute, mark out this zone. You should get reaction here, but also be aware it's not the most extreme. So this wick is up here. Yeah. But if you enter here, you get a confirmation on the 1 minute for entry, go for it. That's the rules. That's the strategy. You're not doing anything wrong. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So I over refined this. Look, so I could have used this. I wouldn't have got the alert, but I had over refined it to the wick. That's fine. It happens. So far, looking at it, I would be looking for sales from. I want to stay on the 1 hour and over refine it again. I'd probably be looking at this zone, yeah. I'd also look at this one here. The most extreme. Okay, next one, USD CAD. So I had marked the zone now in the 15-minute here because I'll just show you on the 15. This zone broke this structure, yeah. Most extreme from that break, and we're pumping up heavily. So once we hit there, I'll be looking for sales. USD Swiss franc. The same thing. Look, these zones here. So always look to the left. Yeah. So I'll be only interested for the sell from here. As you can see, there's a buy to sell candle here. USD JPY. And we're reacting of weekly levels all the way to the left. So we have a high. We have a break of structure. Reacted of this. And then we failed to break this low. We're also building liquidity, which could be swept to take out some order blocks here. So on the 15, I would say one reaction. And second reaction. Sorted. Dollar index is going currently 1 hour up, 1 minute down. No, still up. So gold, to be honest with you, it's it looks awful. So I would say this will be swept. So if dollar index goes down, gold should go up and sweep all this, but also you have this. I wouldn't even bother with it. It's too confusing right now. And in silver, I have this zone marked out here. So once we tap in there, I'll be looking for buys. Yeah, that's the watch list done. Any questions? Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. So I will send the entries in daily trades. Thanks for joining. If you need anything, give me a text. Bye bye. Enjoy your day, guys.